Did you have any idea why authorities picked you up in Indonesia?
They not told me anything. Since 7 years also, even in Egypt also, they not told me. They said just you've been sending by the US government, Washington DC, by CIA, to interrogate you if you have any information about terrorists or terrorism.
Did you know where you were going?
The FBI told me 2 days before, you going to Guantanamo Bay.
Court documents say that you were talking about the ability to make a shoe bomb. Did you ever say anything like that?
I never make that statement. But they have talking about me a lot of things, like I went to Afghanistan, but they have no proof.
I'm sure you had a lot of bad days over there. What was your worst day?
I was in hunger strike, and there was need to take my weight for medical reason, and was a prayer time, afternoon prayer time. And I said, give me 10 minutes, so I have a prayer. And I was during a prayer, and they said, we don't care your religion. And they sent FCE teams inside. They sent FCE teams inside my cells, and they beat me over there. And I was in hunger strike for 6 months at that time. And they tortured me and they beat me that time. And they forced me, give me a expiration medication inside my IV, inside my blood. And when I asked him, why you been give me, I have a life-threatening condition, and you've been give me a medication, 8 months expired medications. And they said, we tested this medication for you because you guys are terrorists. And even you guys dies, we don't care in here.
You tried to kill yourself twice. What brought you to that decision?
I was in pain. I can't sleep. And I can't sleep for 6 months. And it was very painful conditions because I have all 24 hours bleeding from my ear and from my mouth and from my nose. And they've said, if you cooperate with us, you get your medical treatment. If you not cooperate with us, you're not going to get your medical treatment. That reason I tried to suicide.
There's been a lot of allegations of torture at Guantanamo Bay. Mr. Iqbal, were you tortured?
The first torture, I've been tortured for as a frequent flyer status for 6 months. That's mean the detainee is not allowed to sleep. They move me every 2 hours with handcuffs and leg shackles from cell to cells and from camp to camp, and they won't let me sleep. They torture me mentally because I was memorized the Quran, and they write you in Quran and they give it to me and they give it to other detainees. They threw a Quran in number 2 toilets. They threw a pages from the Quran inside a toilet. When we go interrogation, the interrogator, he put a Quran top of the table and he put his foot top of the Quran and he said, call your God now. It's not just this. It's a lot of things over there I can't explain you. It's very painful. I can't go too much deeply what happened to me. I feel shame.
What did the interrogators ask you?
They asked me about if I have met Osama bin Laden in UBL, or if I went to Afghanistan, or if I know any future attacks plannings or anything. I said, no, I never have met Osama bin Laden, or never went to Afghanistan.
And what did they say when you said no?
They keep asking. Even they have a polygraph. 3 times they have a polygraph in Bagram, and 3 or 4 times they have a polygraph in Guantanamo Bay. And they even said, you passed a polygraph. But they say, we not believe that either.
Have you had any contact with any extremist group?
No.
Did you have any contact with Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda groups at all?
Never.
Describe what it's like to be free again.
Really, it's like I born again.
Do you have any animosity for the U.S. government?
Definitely I am angry in my heart. I am angry. And like I said, it's easy for U.S. government to say is no charges found and he's free. But who will be responsible for 7 years of my life?